So today's Monday, August 21st, and I'm actually trying to get everything set up for this silly solar eclipse. So I was up late last night setting up my telescope. I'm not using the telescope, but what I am using the telescope for is the equilateral mount, so I can mount my camera to it, and it'll track with the sun, so I can actually do a time lapse on it. I had to make a couple things for it. Let me just show you here. I actually had to make this connector here so that I could hook my camera up to it. So I actually 3D printed that part there, and I put some tape on it because I'm a little bit leery about it snapping and falling along the print layers. I'm actually printing another one. Right now for a backup, just in case something happens to that one. And this one I'm doing with 100% infill, so hopefully that won't be needed, but it's there for backup. I haven't had my coffee yet, but everything's working pretty good. It's all tracking properly. The motor's running on the telescope. So I'm hoping that I can set up a time lapse and catch the entire event. I'm in Vancouver area, so I don't get the total eclipse, but it's gonna be pretty cool to even just try it out and see if I can make that work. Well, it's getting down to it. I kind of feel like it's like New Year's. You're counting down to the start of the event. So I got my coffee, I got everything set up out there. I'm gonna switch out the battery and make sure I got a fresh battery in there when this thing starts, and I'm gonna do one shot every 6 seconds or so. Alright, she's running. Hasn't quite started yet. I started ahead of time. Just had a crazy malfunction. That piece I printed, the extra one, I'm using it now. I was actually standing here and I could hear it cracking. I could hear it delaminating off the layers, and it literally fell into my hand. So thank goodness I was standing here. Otherwise my camera would have ended up on the ground and probably smashed. I did miss the very beginning of the solar eclipse. I can see it starting now, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see what I'm looking at. Whew. Anyways, crisis averted for now, but I'm gonna have to watch this one to make sure it doesn't delaminate. I'm almost considering starting another print to make sure I've got another one on hand. And let's hope this one doesn't crack and fall apart. So it's about 10 more minutes until totality here. It is actually getting darker out, perceivably darker. It feels like everything is filtered around you. The sun is still out, so it's kind of weird, but everything's working, so almost covered up now. And my camera lens hasn't fallen off again, so that's good. So we're almost at the end of the solar eclipse. I've had to readjust the center a couple times, but all in all it was okay. Still working on it right there, if you can see it. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of like once in a lifetime kind of event for sure. And I don't know. Anyways, if you like this video, click the like button. If you aren't subscribed, click that subscribe button. And if you want to share this with someone else, share it, and comment below, of course. Never did a time lapse of a solar eclipse or lunar eclipse or any sort of stuff like that. So all in all, everything kind of worked out for me today. So cool. Anyways, see you guys next time. Well, I've had a chance to review the pictures, and sadly I have to say that they're all overexposed, so the sun is literally washed out. Any sort of detail I could pick up is gone. I've made the best of it though. Here it is right here, and I wish it could be better, but it is what it is. Maybe in 99 years I'll get it right. Yeah, is what it is. Live and learn, you know. I don't know how it's overexposed. Here's actually a picture that I took earlier in the day, just before that, maybe an hour before. Of course, this is after This was before the camera fell off, you know, and all that stuff, but who knows, I'm not sure what went wrong, but oh well, better luck next time. Okay, so one thing you could do is if you have a pair of binoculars, you can actually, don't look through them at the sun because you don't want to hurt your eyes, but what you can do is you can actually project the sun. Sorry, my hands are shaky. That's where it is right now. That's the solar eclipse. Look at that. I think I should be a surgeon.